Hey, everyone, imagine a world where humans never took the strut. No skyscrapers, no highways, just rustling forest ruled by wild turkeys. That's right, those feathered forest strutters with their strong legs and sharp eyes, gobbling across North America from woodlands to grasslands. Sounds like a wild sci-fi gobble, right? Well, grab your feathers, because we're strutting into a what-if adventure. What if wild turkeys evolved to become the planet's top bosses? Wild turkeys are already the kings of the treetops. These big birds flex their powerful legs to sprint or kick, use their keen eyesight to spot prey from miles away, and flock together with a diet of seeds, insects, and berries, thriving in forest and open fields. Their vibrant plumage and social calls make them nature's little show-offs, perfectly adapted to their wild domain. But what if these feathered champs got a major upgrade and took over Earth? In this video, we're exploring how wild turkeys could evolve into super smart rulers, build feathered empires with a strut, and maybe even outpace us humans at running the planet. From branch-woven cities to a culture of gobble dances and strut displays, this is going to be one leafy epic ride. So, stick with us as we dive into a world ruled by the ultimate turkey overlords. Let's get gobbling. How did these forest giants go from roost dwellers to Earth's big shots? So, how did these rustling, forest-loving wild turkeys go from roost dwellers to Earth's big shots? Let's strut into the science well. Science with a dash of sci-fi gobble to figure out why these feathered champs could evolve into the ultimate rulers of the planet. Wild turkeys are already the stars of the woodlands. Those strong legs, power sprints and kicks, their keen eyesight spots prey from afar, and their social flocks thrive at the diet of seeds, insects, and berries, ruling forest and open fields. They strut with vibrant plumage and gobble to communicate, masters of their wild domain. To rule Earth, though, they need a serious brain boost and a strut of evolutionary magic. Picture this: millions of years ago, Earth gets a leafy makeover. Maybe forest and grassland spread across the globe, or a cosmic quirk wipes out bigger predators, leaving wild turkeys as the survivors. Humans never strutted past the first tree our ancestors got out-gobbled. But wild turkeys, they're thriving in their leafy playground, ready to take the stage. A lucky genetic mutation supercharges their brains, turning their foraging smarts into full-on genius. Suddenly, they're not just strutting their asterisk, planning asterisk, inventing, maybe even hosting the first forest gobble fest. Let's talk about their bodies, because those are the real MVPs. Those strong legs could evolve for even mightier kicks or delicate tool use, like crafting with twigs or feathers. Their keen eyesight might sharpen, letting them scout resources or signal, while their plumage grows versatile for displays or building. Their agile forms could adapt, helping them roam forest or fields with ease, all while keeping that feathered charm. Unlike humans, who needed fire to cook, wild turkeys could stay raw, ruling the land with minimal fuss. Their social vibe is the secret sauce. Wild turkeys flock together during breeding, gobbling and strutting to connect with mates or rivals. In our story, they get chattier, evolving gobbles, feather signals, and body movements into a legit language, like a forest chatter network. Their knack for group tactics could spark cooperation, sharing foraging tricks or roost hacks. Like humans' shared tales. Over time, they'd form organized flocks, linking leafy hubs with twig trails and gobble-lit paths. Why wild turkeys? They've got the strength, the sight, and the smarts to seize their moment. A lush green earth would be their stage, and they'd strut right into the starring role. Next up, we'll explore what their feathered empire looks like. Think branch-woven cities, gobble dances, and a whole lot of woodland flair. Stay tuned, this turkey takeover is just getting strutty. We've just strutted into how wild turkeys could evolve into Earth's wildest masterminds, with supercharged brains, strong legs, and a knack for ruling the rustling forest in their leafy playground. But what happens when these feathered strutters start building their own empire? Hang on to your plumes, because we're gobbling into the vibrant woodland world of a wild turkey run planet. Spoiler, it's like a forest party with extra struts, gobbles, and feathered flair. Picture a wild turkey city sprawling across the treetops, where branch-woven shelters and feather-insulated roosts gleam under the moonlight, linked by twig trails and gobble-lit clearings. This isn't some concrete jungle, oh no. The hubs are patched together with sturdy branches, vibrant feathers, and cozy nest, with roosts tucked into trees for young turkeys to perch. Wild turkeys strut across platforms, their keen eyes scanning as they haul seeds or signal. Some practicing kicks, others gobbling to show off. It's a bustling, leafy metropolis that's equal parts majestic and lively, like a sci-fi forest kingdom under the stars. Let's talk society, because these turkeys keep it flocking yet fierce. They're naturally social during breeding, led by the most vibrant males with the loudest gobbles. Decisions happen in forest clearings during gobble councils, where wild turkeys strut and peck, their strong legs swaying like woodland commanders in a lively debate. It's all about unity, no chaos, just synchronized struts. With maybe a feather salute to seal a good plan, their flocking spirit means every turkey has a role, from foraging patrols to guarding the best roost. Their tech is pure forest ingenuity. Forget steel factories, wild turkeys craft tools from twigs, feathers, and mud, like nets for catching insects or scoops for gathering berries with feather barriers. Their powerful legs help them build solar-warmed roost from polished branches, keeping their homes snug in the wild. Picture a turkey engineer, its plumage gleaming, tweaking a twig irrigation system to nourish their forest gardens. They harness the sun's rays and woodland winds for energy, keeping their leafy hubs thriving, without harming the land. It's ecotech so clever, it makes our cities look like barren fields. Culture. These turkeys are the artists of the canopy. Their art is all about strut, think feather pattern ground designs or gobble dances that echo through the trees. Festivals are a gobble, with wild turkeys performing synchronized struts on branch stages, their plumage catching the moonlight like a feathered parade. Picture a twilight ritual where flocks gather, gobbling in harmony as they celebrate a big haul, their bodies swaying like a rhythmic chant. Their language, evolved from gobbles, feather signals, and body movements, is like a forest symphony, saying everything from food here to time to strut. It's a culture of proud pride, where every turkey feels part of a gobbling family, bonded by their love of the wild. As they spread across Earth's green landscapes, their cities connect through twig trails and gobble-lit paths like a strutting network linking forest hubs from North America to new woodlands. It's a world of strength, rhythm, and forest charm, built on the wild turkey's knack for thriving in the wild. But can they keep this feathered empire strutting? Next, we'll dive into the challenges they'd face, from predators to their own food needs. Stay with us, this turkey saga is about to get wilder than a forest storm. We've just gobbled into the vibrant woodland world of wild turkey civilization, branch-woven forest cities, strutting festivals, and tech that's all about solar-powered swagger. But ruling Earth isn't all smooth struts, even for these feathered, forest-loving champs. So, what challenges could ruffle the feathers of their gobbling empire? Let's dive into the wild, kick-twisting obstacles our turkey pals might face to keep their leafy utopia thriving. First off, the environment is a tricky branch to perch on. Wild turkeys are the kings of the treetops, thriving in forest and grasslands with their strong legs and keen eyesight. But Earth's not one big woodland. Try ruling icy tundras, sandy deserts, or flooded plains with no cover to roost in. Expanding beyond their leafy domain means adapting to new terrains, but wildfires, deforestation, or storms could torch their shelters. Picture a flock racing to reinforce a twig wall as smoke billows through, their gobbles echoing in the wind. They need to get super crafty, maybe rigging feather barriers or gobble-lit trails to scout new roost spots to keep their cities standing. Then there's the predator problem. Wild turkeys are sturdy up to 20 pounds, but evolved wolves or human remnants could see them as a tasty challenge, plumage or not. Imagine a tense strut-off, a squad of wild turkeys wielding twig-shielded kicks, gobbling fiercely as they fend off a wolf pack in a dusty clearing, their keen eyes flashing with power. Their strength and flocking could shine, maybe setting up feather traps to outmaneuver foes. But a determined predator could overwhelm even the boldest strutter. Venturing into wilder lands might bring nastier threats, like evolved birds swooping down on their young. Biology's another hurdle. Wild turkeys are energy machines, burning calories with every strut and needing a steady diet of seeds and insects to fuel their flocks. Feeding a sprawling empire is tough, and overeating could strip their forest bare, like humans overfish their seas. Their reproduction, 8 to 15 eggs per clutch, helps, but raising a big population takes time and safe roost. Picture a turkey leader, its plumage twitching, stressing over a shrinking berry patch while chicks peck nearby. Even with sharper brains, balancing food and growth would be a gobbling puzzle, requiring clever foraging routes or feather-stored seeds to keep flocks thriving. Can they outstrut these challenges? Their strength and smarts say they've got a shot, but it's a wild forest dash. Next, we'll compare their leafy world to ours and ask, could these gobbling champs outpace humans? At Running Earth, stay with us, this turkey saga's getting wilder than a woodland storm. We've just strutted through the wild challenges our wild turkey champs would face: stormy forests, sneaky predators, and their gobbling ways threatening their branch-woven empire. But how does their leafy, feathered world stack up against human civilization? Could these forest strutters really outpace us at Running Earth? Let's wrap up this gobbling saga with a deep dive into what their reign teaches us, plus a big strutting call to action to keep the adventure flying. Let's break it down. Humans built incredible feat space stations orbiting the stars, towering skyscrapers, apps for ordering snacks at midnight, but we also scarred the planet with pollution, deforestation, and overfished oceans. Wild turkeys, though, their forest settlements, crafted from branches and glowing with gobble at roost, are pure woodland magic, thriving on seeds and insects without leaving a trace of waste. Their flocking spirit could dodge our global messes, settling disputes with gobble councils or a sharp strut, not wars. Picture a turkey leader, its keen eyes glinting like a forest beacon, calming a turf spat with a rhythmic gobble that's leadership with a kick. But here's the catch, their forest lifestyle ties them down. Humans conquered deserts, icy poles, and vast seas with diverse tech and teamwork, while wild turkeys might stay bound to woodlands, missing a worldwide empire. Their twig and feather tech is ingenious, but might not match our leaps, like inventing rockets or streaming shows. Still, their world is a total game changer. Wild turkey's strong legs and keen eyesight show us how to thrive in harmony with nature, turning leafy canopies into kingdoms without breaking a branch. Their diet strutting for seeds and insects like a forest feast teaches us to live lightly, using what's around without draining the land. Unlike us, they'd probably never clog their forest with plastic or overharvest their food to extinction. Their social yet independent vibe is a masterclass in balance. Each turkey guards its space, but gobbles together when it counts, like a flock that knows when to strut and when to roost. Their woodland resilience, strutting through storms with a feathered glow, inspires us to roll with setbacks and keep the spirit flowing. Like a turkey landing a perfect kick after a windy night, it's a wake-up call to cherish our own wild forest with a bit more of their feathered wisdom, protecting the leafy trails they call home, and ensuring those woodland hubs stay open for their struts and our dreams. So, what's the big takeaway? This wild turkey utopia isn't just a gobbling thought experiment, it's a mirror for us. These forest superstars already rule with flair. Imagine what they do with the brain boost. Saving their real-world woodland habitats means a healthier planet for everyone, keeping those rustling treetops alive for their kicks and our adventures. Their reign could remind us to tread lightly, respect nature's rhythm, and maybe even find pride in the boldest, most gobbling corners of life. Could they outstrut humans at running Earth? Their adaptability and strength say they might just take the lead, and that's worth a big, feathered cheer. That's a wrap on our wild turkey saga. What do you think? Would their branch-woven world outshine our concrete chaos? Could their gobbling genius save the planet? Drop your wildest ideas in the comments. We're excited to hear your gobbles. If you love this leafy, strut-packed adventure, smash that like button to show some love. It keeps our channel strutting. Share this video with your crew who'd geek out over a wild turkey-ruled world. And hit subscribe with the bell to catch our next epic what if. Check out our other videos on alien empires, robot takeovers, or whatever crazy scenario we dream. Up next, from forest tales to cosmic quest, we've got it all. Thanks for strutting with us. You make these adventures awesome. Keep gobbling, stay feathered, and we'll see you in the next video.